All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get this moving. Huh? Who is ready for hockey? I think that light's good, huh? All right, let me crack a window. It's warm in here. It's too warm in here. All right, get a little bit of air moving. There we go. Okay. All right, all right. We're situated now. About damn time I came back and did some work, huh? Huh? How do you like that for a vacation? I still did 4 videos. Not much of a vacation, but that's okay. Hey Tim, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. All right, let's see. Get my drink going. Got the fluffy mug. We're all good. All right, so the Florida Panthers debut of Claude Giroux tonight. That's not exciting. It's not exciting at all. Let's see, what card do I want to give away today? Oh, that's a nice looking card. Is that the Barkov card? Let's see. Jeremy, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Is that the Barkov card? Yeah, that's a good card. We'll give that one away tonight. All right, so beautiful. As you guys pop in, hit that like button. Once we get to 30 likes, Alexander Barkov will be leaving the building tonight. Well, technically, he'll be leaving tomorrow in the mail. Well, I'm going to give away this Barkov card. We'll see how that goes. All right. That's wakey, wakey, wakey. Brother Gene's in the house. How you doing, bud? Yeah, man, miss you too. This was I needed the break though. I absolutely glad that I took, the break that I did. I know I obviously still did some games, still did some videos and everything. But hey, bud, how you doing? Hey, lying Tubby. Lying Tubby, huh? Not bad. You're getting good at those. Lying Tubby. Oh man. Yeah, Fluffy's been doing a lot of lying around today. Thoughts on Tyreek, real quick, since there are only a couple people here. It's a good thing we have the right quarterback to throw 3 yard passes because Tyreek and Waddle will do a good job with those. Gene, you're saying I sound like I'm in a tunnel? It's because I'm not using the mic tonight. Maybe I need to get closer to the. Maybe I need to get closer. Is that a little bit better? I sound weird. Yeah, it's because it sounds bad again. Here we go. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this switched. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did that help at all? You know what it is? It might be because I got this window open. I unplugged the headphones. That helped? Yeah, I think it was I had the headphones plugged in. Okay, thanks guys. Steve, did that help it? Jeremy, no, I don't pay like any attention to basketball, to be honest with you. And I haven't really been a whole lot on social media this last week, obviously, trying to give my eyes a break. Thanks, Steve. All right, so as you guys come in, this is the card we're giving away tonight. Alexander Barkov. Steve, this is very similar to the Uyghur one I sent you. All right, so Claude Giroux, Ben Sherrod, beautiful thing. I saw the pairs today. It looks like they've got Uyghur with Sherrod, so that is definitely going to make Steve happy. Steve, are you happy about that? I know you're happy about the Billy Lindsay interview. Yeah, Bud Tyreek signed a $120 million deal over 4 years. That's what I said to Kyle. I said, why aren't you Tyreek Hill, man? I wouldn't have to worry about this stuff. If you win, can you rip the Barkov card? No, no, I'm not going to do that. I like my channel. I don't need the action that would come with that. If you win, let me see. If you win, Steve, I'll give you another Uyghur card. How about that? If you win, I'll find another Uyghur card in the stack and give it to you. Let's see. Let me make sure I've got one. Why can't I let you rip it? Man, if I'll send it to you, if you want to rip it on camera, I'll do that. But I don't want to rip it. No, I don't have another Uyghur card. That was the only one I sent you my only Uyghur card, bud. All right, let's see. Um, Tim, no, the mic will be okay. Um, it's been giving me a little bit of problems. Just gotta take the laptop apart and tighten up the USB port. So it's only going to be like this for tonight. Tomorrow I'll have the mic back up. So no worries there. It's just been giving me a hassle this last week because this USB port. So rather than get myself aggravated, I'll have some free time tomorrow and just take care of it. So Bud says put Carlson with Uyghur, right? Carlson's not even playing, right? Because Hag, we didn't get anybody whose name sounds like it's spelled. It's kind of a. I heard a lot of Charo and Sherratt, but then Billy and Randy said Sherratt, so I'm going with Sherratt. Hey Richard, how you doing, bud? Seems like a while since we all played. Yeah. Oh, you're at the King Stars game, which is supposed to be ESPN national game. Yeah, we haven't played since what, the 18th, right? Yeah, the 18th was the last game that we played. Slight static, Matthew. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I can't change it now, so tomorrow I'll have the mic back up and running tomorrow. I can't change it in the middle of the stream. But it might also be the weather because we got really, really crappy weather and my internet gets sketchy when the weather gets that way. Let me see if all right, tighten that up. All right, let's see. Joshua Hockey Tube, thanks for coming out. You can't wait to see all the new cats. Yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. Stu says, what did he predict? I think he predicted that Giroux's first goal would be on an assist from Barkov in the power play. So I'll go with that. Yeah, nobody wants to see you nude, Brother Gene, so we need to get 2 points. See, Gators Tim agrees with me. You can't rip the Barkov card, right? Yeah, man, it's been a hell of a month. There's no doubt about that, Matthew. I did not expect any of these moves from the Dolphins, to be honest with you. Monty gets a shutout. Are they playing Monty tonight? Are they playing Monty in that tonight? I'd love to see that. Poor kid. He's gonna get. He has to play us after we've had 5 or 6 nights off. That's not very nice. That's not nice. Matthew, am I ready for the new 5-4 power play? Yeah, I like it. Like Billy said, it was either Billy or Randy talked about it, where it's like, look, you put Barkov on the point. It's not like there's anything to worry about. Barkov's as good as any defenseman. He can catch anybody. So Monty's going to stonewall us tonight, Steve. Come on. I don't think so. Not tonight. Not tonight, man. But the first period might be a little bit closer than we would like as we get our legs back under us, so to speak. Tim, any chance before we do a Randy or Billy interview, you get questions from us to ask them? Yeah. Stu and I kind of talked about that. We're going to do that. What happened, we didn't really plan that. We didn't really plan those interviews. And I woke up Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Whenever it was, I woke up thinking I was going to have a few days off and I was going to go fishing and stuff. And Stu said, no, we're gonna interview Billy and Randy instead. So we did it in one day though, so that worked out. But yeah, then the next thing is going to be exactly what you're asking there, Tim. We're going to have a few questions. Jeremy, we got to find someone to get Katie or Goldie on. We're trying to get both. The thing with Goldie, what he says is that he has his own podcast that he does, whatever it is that he does, and that contractually he's obligated that he can't do something else with somebody else. That's what he told us. So I can't really argue with that. So, Josh, does Bob still have the flu? Apparently, because Knight's in tonight. It's really weird that he's been sick for this long. But he's resting his face too, right? So yeah, we're Knights in net tonight. So look, we were worried about it. I was worried about it. Nobody knew if he was coming back, how he was going to be, and what this will be 5 games in a row that he plays tonight. He's played well, so it's actually it's a blessing in disguise for the number one. The reason we know this gets Knight. We see how his play is improved the more he's playing, and number two, let Bob rest. Let Bob rest. You know. Sir William, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming out. Yep, excited to see Drew in a Panthers jersey. Yep, it's a shame the first game's not a home game. That's the only thing. It would have been nice if they would have been able to pull it off to have a home stand. But either way, so I'm interested to see Sherratt and Uyghur because that whole thing, obviously, with Ekblad being out, we're going to see those guys the rest of the season. And I want to see who they have quarterback the power play. But I think we've said we're going to do the 5 forwards, so I guess that'll be Barkov for the most part. Yeah, Tyler, finally a game, right? There you go, Matthew. You got the right attitude there. I can't say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I'm with you on that. Matthew, yep, Drew's first goal, Stu is saying it's going to be on the power play with an assist from Barkov, so we'll go there. Hey, real quick, before I forget, what are we at? Is that 10 or is that 16 likes? Anyway, once we get to 30 likes, I'm giving away this Alexander Barkov card. This is a sweet one. What year is this from? Let's see. This is 2017, 2018 Upper Deck. So it's a nice card. It's a nice card. We got to make sure Steve doesn't win. So I got to come up with a hard question. Oh, you saw Gudis and Jumbo at the rink. Cool. Frank, how you doing, bud? Best roster in the league is going to lose to the worst roster in the league. You're so positive, Frank. It ain't going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Not tonight, man. Giroux gets a shutout. You don't like Barkov, so you'll leave a... Yeah, all right. So, look, if Steve wins, here's the thing. Oh, wait, I got another stack here. Hold on a second. I might still have a Uyghur card for you. So if Steve wins, here you go. If Steve wins instead of the Barkov card, I'll give you this Van Beesbrook card because he's got kids, you got kids. Yeah, we'll give you that card so you can commiserate with the Beezer there. All right, let's see. But you're saying you see him live, so there's so many things he does that you can't see on TV. Yeah, yep. When you see these guys live, it's just, and you can get the whole picture of the whole ice. It just changes, it just changes how you watch the game. Let's see. Steve says no Uyghur card, Barkov card burns until he wins the series. You have to save it. I know what I'll do. I'll laminate it so you can't rip it. You'd have to cut it. Then. Uyghur scores an own goal tonight. Oh man, hopefully Uyghur does well because between Steve and Billy Lindsay. Hey Steve, how you doing, buddy? Well, let's see. How do I feel about Tampa dropping lower than a 3 seed now? I think they're saving juice or they're just tired because I think they're a little bored. I think they know they're making the playoffs. They're probably starting to back off a little bit because if they don't win the division, realistically, the 2 would play the 3 anyway, right? Because the way it looks right now is we'd end up playing the Capitals. So then Tampa Bay is going to get either Toronto or Boston. So they're probably just a little bit, they're probably just ready for the playoffs. It's a long grind of a season. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been a while, Steve. Yep, absolutely. It was a good break, though. I feel good. I feel good that I took the break. I needed it. Next year, I'm just going to schedule in a break somewhere around this part of the season so I can rest up for the playoffs. But yeah, I know Tampa could fall to the wild card. I don't think that. I don't think they'll let that happen, though. Um, I don't think they let that happen. I don't. How many more games against Toronto do they have? Remember, Toronto's going to lose all 3 games to us, so that's going to slide them down even further, right? Matthew will never believe the Panthers injury report. They said Lundell was day to day. Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be back in time. Somewhere about maybe 10, 12 games before the playoffs. We'll get him back on the ice, get him back into the groove of things. It's good experience for Luosterainen, though. It's good experience for him, you know. And now look, I mean, the competition that we're playing these next couple of weeks, we've got some games that are not easy, but then we've got a lot of Ottawa and Montreal, and who else do we play? What other crap team did we play? I think we played Buffalo, so we play a couple of teams there that we should be able to win. No questions asked. All right, let's see. Tampa wants the wild card just to play us. Well, it wouldn't. It was no guarantee that would happen because it depends on if we win the division, but we also have the most points in the conference, then we would play the 8th seed, which right now that's looking like it would be Washington, which I'm torn on because it's possible I could get to a game because of the location, but then it gets screwy with the TV because that's the area I live in. So I just want to make sure as much as possible that I get to see Goldie and Randy for the playoffs. All right, let's see. Brother Gene says Tampa's playing FF hockey to get to the 4th seed and wants to play us in the first round. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, they're in the wild card if they lose to Boston tonight. No, I look. I think they realize the division is probably a lost cause for them, and they're probably saving some gas. And look, they're the 2-time champs. They've earned the right to do that. I think they probably feel like, for us, we're like desperate to get home ice. But for them, they're probably just feeling like, it doesn't matter, we'll win. They probably have confidence that they're going to win no matter where they play. Tyler, they're probably just playing it safe. You don't need to rush any back. Oh, you're talking about Lundell. Yeah, they're probably just playing it safe. Yeah, and look, we talked with I forget who I asked the question. It was either Billy or Randy. We talked about the Lundell thing, and he agreed that look, it's good for his body to get the rest right now because he's a rookie. Rookies around game 60 tend to start to wear out because their bodies aren't used to it. So the fact that he's getting all this rest, remember how hot he was when we came back from the All-Star break and he was on fire. We're going to duplicate that again. I'm telling you, it's all right. All right, I see, Steve. So you'd like to just win the conference and have home ice advantage. Give us the best possible matchups, no matter what. The first round is going to be tough. No one's going to go back. No one's backing down. Yeah, absolutely. Although Washington isn't exactly a bad matchup for us. Let's be honest. I would just like to avoid Tampa in the first round. I'm telling you, let Tampa and Toronto play. Or Tampa and Boston. Tampa-Boston would be a rough series, too. I suppose it's possible. I don't know if they could play the Canes in the first round, as you saw the other night. That series that might be rougher and tougher than the Florida-Tampa one. Sunshine, you want Tampa to win tonight? You don't want them to fall too far? Scott, you going to the game on Tuesday? Wait a minute. Are we home on Tuesday? We're not home on Tuesday. You talking next Tuesday? Or, yeah, I guess that would be next Tuesday. We got a lot of games, by the ways, guys. 2 weekends in a row of back-to-back on Saturday and Sunday. And the following week, the game on Saturday is 12:30, and the game on Sunday is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So don't make any plans to go fishing. It sucks because that's a good time of year, too. Tim, did I hear Sam Bennett on Spittin' Chicklets? No, I did not. I did not hear that. Did he have good things to say about me? Did he go on there and say he really wanted to go on Flying Fluffy, but the team wouldn't let him, so he had to do their show? It's probably what he said, right? Or I could do my own video and have him say that. I'll just keep faking it until they let me have a player. That's my strategy. Is I'm just gonna annoy the hell out of them with the fake player interviews until they finally relent. Say, fine, give them a player. That's my plan anyway. Anthony, hey bud, how you doing? Good to see you come out, man. Let's see. Always so far ahead in terms of points that we don't have to worry about losing the spot in the playoffs, home ice advantage, and buying the first round. It's nice. It is nice to be in this position. Usually, with 20 games left in the past, we're 4 points out of a playoff spot, and we're counting games in hand and all of that crap. Those days are over now. Those days are over, thankfully. Let's see. He talks about how he convinced everyone to upgrade the garage. Yeah. No, they're good guys over there. They're good guys. Eventually, maybe by the time I've been doing this for 10 years, they'll let me have a player, right? What can we say? And Steve says, you bet we missed the playoffs. What, you talking to Leafs? Are you a Leafs fan now? Not going to miss the playoffs, Steve. Come on. That's not going to happen. All right, we got 15 likes. We're halfway there. Alexander Barkov card. That is getting given away. That's not good English. I'm going to give this card away once we get to 30 likes. It'll be a Florida Panthers trivia question. Let's see. Hey, George, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. Gene, I can't switch it in the middle of the live stream. I can't switch it. You told me it fixed it. What do you want from me? I'll have the mic fixed for tomorrow. All right? Need a break. I can't switch it in the middle of the live stream. It don't work that way. I'd have to end the stream and start it all over again. You'll be fine. I promise you. You'll live. You'll live. I won't do it again. Okay? Like I got Steve gives me enough shit. I need shit from you. Right? Come on. All right. What else we got here? Let me get to the statistic page for the Panthers. Because that's gonna be the trivia question here. So I want to make sure I've got something. I want to make sure I've got a good question here because if it's too easy and Steve wins, he's gonna butcher the damn card. I know what he's gonna do. So all right, let's see here. Let me look at the stats and see what kind of screwed up question I can come up with here. I'm already giving away where the answer is going to be. But let's see. Yeah. All right, hold on a second. Let's see here. Jonathan Huberdeau is going to have 100 points. I told you guys at the beginning of the season he was going to have 100 points. All right. I think I'll use that. Is that it? Is that the best? Is that the best? I want to make sure I got the right answer here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll use that question. All right. It'll be a somewhat easy question. All right. Let's see. Brother Gene says it wasn't you. Wasn't you what? Steve says you only give me shit that I deserve, like my dumbass Uyghur takes. All right, you won that round. He did say our theory was sound, but he said we have to put up with it. What I want to know is how the hell did you know I was interviewing Billy Lindsay and you got to him before the interview and paid him to say that? That's the thing that's dedication. That right there, that shows I'm willing to admit I was wrong just because you were that dedicated to get to him before the interview. I can't believe it, man. Hey, I threw Stu under the bus, though. I said it was Stu. I said it in Stu's defense, like he was the only one that was saying it. But the one thing that Billy did talk about, Uyghur did run the power play last year when Ekblad was out. So that was one thing that for sure we've already seen Uyghur run the power play last year. But we'll see it again, I'm sure. Well, they're not putting them out there for the first one. It'd be interesting to see the 5 forwards. I hope it doesn't backfire, right? Because that'll suck. everybody that's saying they like the five forwards idea, as soon as we give up a shorty, they're gonna be all over that. I don't, so we'll see how that goes. What else we got tonight? Um, with Knight and Bobrovsky out, with Knight playing tonight being Thursday, and then we have the back-to-backs on the weekend. So you gotta, I mean, I said this last time because you would assume Bob's going to be ready, but you at some point uh, we got these two back-to-backs and 2 weekends in a row. So you got to figure at some point Bobrovsky's gonna sneak back in there. It's good for his body to get this rest. I'm not real comfortable with him, you know, when you're sick for that long, if you guys still have flu-like symptoms for that long, it gets a little bit worrisome that there's something wrong there. So hopefully he's healed up and rested and just ready to go. All right, let's see. Glenn, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming out. Let's see. Seems to me most likely we have to beat Tampa for the division and Carolina for the conference and the best out of the West. Yeah, it's not going to be pleasant coming out of the East. I believe. Look, I'm knocking on wood, but I do feel like unless we really butcher it, we should have this division won. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination, but what do we got? A 6-point lead, and there's no games in hand for Tampa. So really, the only team I think that has a road to really overtaking us is if somehow Toronto beat us all 3 games. So I think if we just take care of business, we're going to win the division. The thing with Carolina, I don't even think we play them again. So I think that's a done deal there. I have a feeling they're going to get the 1 seed and we're going to get the 2 seed. Carolina looks good, man. Carolina looks good. I'm not afraid to play them, but they've been there, done that for a few years now. So I have a feeling that they're going to edge us out by a point or two. And one bad Steve, yeah, that's a concern. The Flames. I know you think the Flames are going to win the cup. I would pay not to play them in the finals. Let's put it that way. That's not a team I'm interested. They beat us pretty handily. They got a good team. So no, let's let them get upset somewhere down the road, right? No, yeah, I know what you mean. You mean I see what you're saying. You mean in the playoffs. Well, if we win the division, we most likely won't be playing Tampa in the first round. I think Tampa's going to get eliminated in the first round, to be honest with you. Nobody's going to like that take. But I think if they play Toronto in the first round, Toronto's desperation to finally win a round is going to lead to them getting knocked out in the first round. That's my take there. There goes Steve. So, wait, we got Mean Hockey Girl. Thanks for coming out. The Leafs will choke in 5. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm hoping that my dream scenario is that somehow the Leafs because I want to see Steve Dangle get happy because they can win a round and then they lose to us in the second round. Because it's hard to win 3 cups in a row. I have a feeling that Tampa's ready to be dethroned, to put it that way. All right, let's see. Steve, hot take, hockey there. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said. I said something about, I said about the Flames. Yeah. All right, let's see. Matthew, you saying you'd rather get a Wild versus the Panthers? Well, that'd be Flurry, though, right? Yeah, I don't want no Cinderella Marc-Andre Fleury story. I somehow want, and I know it's probably not likely to happen, but I would love to see Vegas just somehow trip their way into the finals, and then we could sweep them. Mean Girl, Dangle, boo. Yeah. I'm not like a huge fan. I just, I feel bad for him. I do. Last year he's crying about they hadn't won a series in the first round. They won a series in 16, 17 years. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, us Panther fans will see you're 16 and we'll raise you to 25 years. So as a fellow creator, has been, I feel bad for them. They should, He deserves to have been doing it this long for them to win a round. Let's see. Jeff, hey, bud, yeah, I know the audio sucks. The mic was giving me problems. I'll have it fixed for tomorrow. But rather than be late and be all frustrated, I just used the webcam for tonight. So I know the audio sucks. I apologize for that. But it won't be that way tomorrow. It's just tonight. So please, no refunds. By the way, once we get to 30 likes, I'm giving away this Alexander Barkov card. Okay? Jeff, the other part of that audio is my voice is really, really weak right now. I'm okay, but I've been doing a lot of talking last couple of days with some clients. So part of the audio is that I'm like practically yelling right now. I don't have a lot of voice in me right now. So yeah, Alexander Barkov. We're going to give that card away really, really, really soon. All right, let's see. Anthony. Fluffy, this is a question about Coach Q. Do you think even with his off-ice issues with this case that is happening with Chicago, do you think he still has enough accolades to make the Hall of Fame? That's a really good question. That's a really, really good. Damn, that's a good question. I don't think he'd. Oh man, I don't think he'd get in. I don't think he would get in. Do I think he should? That's an entirely different question. I think he would have to, whether you think it's right or wrong for us, but is irrelevant. I think he would have to come out and like have some sort of public statement or public support from somebody that was involved, like to be able to get back into the good graces of the league again. The as is right now, it's a really good question, but I don't think so. I don't think so, man. All right, let's see. Mingo, you say you're Canadian, you can't stand them. Well, I wish as many people would not stand me and subscribe, right? You know what I'm saying? He could spread the word. I've reached out to collaborate for him for a little bit, but what can you do? To each, everybody has a different flavor. Believe it or not, there's people that don't like me. I believe it. I believe it a lot. All right, let's see. Oh, here goes Steve. Woohoo! My little whiny voice hurts on my poor baby. Steve, my voice is going so bad today that I'm gonna have to do the recap in all puppets, just for you, just for you. Oh boy, I've been doing some humming on some clients. No, Jeff. No, they're relationship coaching clients. I'm talked out. I'm talked out. Mean Girl, yeah, get some ginger root tea for my voice. Yeah, it's a good point. I had some seltzer water earlier that did help, but I think I got some tea in there. I'm probably gonna have to do that for the recap. There's no doubt. It's unusual. I usually don't have any problem, but all of a sudden this afternoon it just kind of came for me. All right, let's see. Yeah, tactical nuke. How big was Smiles Steve? Smiles Steve. Did I just say that? You know what I'm trying to say, Steve. How big were you after you heard the Lindsay comment, right? Yeah, I'll be all right, guys. Thank you, mean girl. I appreciate that. Glenn, I wish. No, it's just good old fashioned filtered water. Hey, Andres, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. This is the home stretch now, right? I was looking at the schedule, and basically between now and when we lift the cup, assuming it's this year, there's 0 days with no videos. There's none. So, and most of those days are going to have two. So we'll see how that goes. Steve said you'll do the recap for me since I'm such a crybaby. Colby, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare if we have to play Tampa in round one. That better not happen. Hey, we got 31 likes. All right. Old-fashioned water wasn't filtered. Old-fashioned water didn't need to be filtered. How about that? So, Tack Nuke, did I gain another 100 subs after the Drew trade? No. I gained about 40 though. So it's been a good week, especially since I kind of technically took it off. It's been a good week, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, Steve's recap. First period, Barkov dog shit. Second period, Barkov still dog shit. Third period, breaking Barkov in 10 first round picks to Tampa for a seventh rounder. All right, so I'm going to give away this card. All right, giving away this Alexander Barkov card. This is really, really easy. This Florida Panthers trivia from this team right here and right now. Who leads the Panthers? You guys ready? Guys ready? All right. So who leads the Panthers in plus minus right now? Real easy. Who leads the Panthers in plus minus right now? Me. No. Dad damn it. Steve won again. Steve's got it right in Ekblad. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Ah, jeez. No, it's actually Ekblad. Unless I can't read. Yeah. Huberdeau's plus minus is 25. Ekblad's is 38. So Steve wins again. Now what do I do? Damn it. I thought it was Hubie. You would think it would be Huberdeau, but his plus minus is 25 and Ekblad's is 38. As hard as that is to believe, it's the truth. It is the truth. So now what do we do? Yeah, you would have thought it would be Hubie because of the number of points. So Steve. Oh, Florida Panthers. That's actually if Steve, if you're I'm gonna use what Florida Panthers fan 30 just said. Are you gonna be nice to the card? Or do you want the Van Beesbrook card? I can give it away to whoever answers your trivia question. All right, everybody, here you go. Steve is going to ask a question. Whoever gets that question right gets the Barkov card. All right, go for it, bud. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. We're all waiting. Answer is Uyghur. Come on, Steve. Because I'm gonna get it right and keep my own card. I can guess, right? Am I disqualified? Am I not allowed? Steve's looking up statistics. Hey, Steve. All right, thank you, sir. For the Barkov card, how many series is how many series has Barkov won? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Thank you for the super chat, Steve. I can guess. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look this up here. Let's see. They don't show. Come on, he had to play somewhere else. It's a two-part question. Everybody's got zero. Everybody's got zero. But Barkov would have had to have played somewhere. Obviously, international play. Well, let's put it this way. He's won at least one series because he made it to he was the youngest Finnish player in the Ice Hockey World Junior Championships during the quarterfinal match, which means, here we go. Let's see. How many series has he won? Geez. Games played. I don't think he even won a series in the minors. He played a 5-game series, and that was it. Wait a minute. He did. He's won 1 round. Oh, NHL only. Come on. Come on. Come on. He won a wild card round when he was like 12 years old or 15 years old or something, somewhere over in the international world. Dang it. All right, let's see. Jeff won. Jeff won. Okay, Jeff won, man. John Carlo, thanks for coming out, bud. Yeah, it's been a while. You're living in Texas now. Wow. That's right. I think you said you were moving. How's Texas? How's Texas treating you? Okay, so Jeff won the card. Let's see. Florida Panther fans, come on. We beat the Hurricanes and many more teams in the season series. Ooh, that's a good point, though. That's a good point. But it looks like Jeff won the card, so that's okay. That's all right. One bad Stevie Wonder. Gas is cheap in Texas. I bet it is. I bet it is, Giancarlo, right? All right. So Jeff gets the Barkov card. It's a nice card too. I like that. It's all clear. Look, you can see me through the card. You can still see me through the card. Not that you'd want to see me. But all right, very good. So 0 series wins, and Barkov is worth a 7th rounder. Do they even still have a 7th round? Or is that football where they got rid of the 7th round? All right, so Jeff wins the card. Okay. All right. I'll send it to. I got Jeff's address because you just won something. You just won something last couple of times, right? Might be part of the joke there, Eric. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, what do you want? Huh? What do you want? I got your joke. I think Uyghur was the 6th round pick. One crazy Steve. I like that one. Imanol. Hope I'm getting that one right. I like that one. One crazy Steve. All right, well, that worked out. That was good. Oh, I sent you the card with your screenshot on it. That's right. Okay. All right. So yeah, with your that's true, you guys. The card, I should give Jeff credit more. The infamous stare, the infamous blank glaring stare on my hockey card is actually Jeff screenshotted from a video years ago before we really sucked, and it lives in infamy. Infamy, you know what I'm trying to say, right? And Jeff's a professional photographer now, right? Oh, we should get Steve to play goalie and take slap shots from Barkley. That's a good. I like that idea, Matthew. I absolutely love that idea, right? Yeah, we'll see how bad you think he is then, right? Who's got the hardest shot on the team though? It's a shame Tippett's not around anymore. Tippett's got a hard shot. He just doesn't know where. Tippett like shoots like I used to throw the ball in baseball. My coaches used to say, the ball comes out of my arm, comes out of my hand like it's shot out of a shotgun. You just don't know where it's going. Uyghur was not a 1st round pick. Come on, Steve. Huh? Come on, be honest. What I know he was 6. What overall? Let's see. What overall, right? I need to reset the clock behind me. Glenn, you're not wrong. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Thank you, sir, for noticing. Let's see here. What do we got here? No, I just got to go like this. Huh? Okay, that's going backwards. Let's go. What do we got? 646? Something like that. All right. That's much better. Good job. Now let's see if I can hang it up. All right. Very good. Good. Thank you, sir. Florida Panthers, Giroux goal tonight. Yeah, Stu says on the power play within the assist from Barkov. So that works out. Ekblad, if you consider, yeah, Ekblad, that's a good point. He breaks the sticks all the time, right? Jeez. Good point, Matthew. Yeah, it's probably Drew now with the hardest shot. Mike, what's the lineup for tonight? Barkov with Drew. Barkov with Giroux and Verhaeghe. Bennett, Huberdeau, Duclair, Ristolainen with Marchment and Reinhardt, and Achari with Hornquist. And did I see Lomberg in? Oh yeah, 444 there. Clock is just fine. Is it Lomberg in tonight? Vincent told me on the Discord. Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't want to. It's. I have to open it back up to look. I believe Lomberg is in tonight. I do believe Lomberg is in tonight. So that's good to see. Just no Lundell yet. No Lundell. Let's see. Drew and Barkley are going to be on a 2-on-1, and that's how he gets the first goal. Jeez, imagine that as a goaltender, right? You got those two guys coming down the ice at you. It's going to be, it's just, I'm so looking forward to this, man. We got 20 more games. All we got to do is just not screw up the division. And, oh, Jeff, by the way, remind me, I gotta send you on Twitter a message with the song for the opening night for the playoffs. Get your bass ready. Let's see. Move Bark up the healthy scratch. Now, yeah, Drew's got 18 goals this year. He's going to have 18 more between the rest of the regular season and the playoffs. I'm telling you, the guy's just going to be on fire. I love it. Let's see. Bigfoot, SoFlo. How you doing, buddy? Right. Yeah, there's going to be a few bumps. Right. No, look. I think Drew and Barkov they'll click. I think they'll click. Jeez, it would be so beautiful if that could be like a thing for like a few years, so we could actually, get him signed and everything, because we have been trying to get somebody for Barkov swing for forever. Steve says, I got to send Jeff the up. Yeah, no, I did. That's what I sent him last time. That's what he was talking about. Right? Just got your music room ready, Jeff? Good. Cool. Matthew, if we can't get B110 in the playoffs, we're going to have so many eyes. And yeah, I don't know about 10 for the playoffs, but one of these games against one of these weak teams that we're playing, if it's going to happen, that's when it's going to happen. But if we're playing Monty tonight, let's not do that to him, right? 5-1 seems enough, right? Look for us to lean on the second and third line tonight. You think they'll keep the ice time short? Maybe. Look, but why not, right? I mean, that's why these guys, how many years have we gone where at the end of the season, these guys are trash because they're having to play so many minutes and hardcore minutes, just win these games against these teams. We got Montreal, we got Ottawa, we got Buffalo, we got the Devils coming up soon. I mean, these are games that we should just need to get in, get out, stay healthy. I don't want to see anybody like crashing themselves into the boards. Nobody taking risks, sliding with their legs near the, trying to just play the game. We should not have a problem beating these teams. Play solid, play smart. Don't go crazy. Bennett, don't do anything stupid to piss anybody off. That's my message for Sam Bennett. The rest of the 20 games. Don't do anything stupid to piss anybody off, and then they take a run at one of our guys and hurt them. All right? Save it for the playoffs. All right, let's see. Alex, thanks for coming out. Any advice for newer Panther fans on how to deal with potential playoff heartbreak? Watch with someone you love. That's the truest statement I can give you. you get to a game 6, a game 7 where it's a possible elimination, watch with your kid, watch with your brother, watch with your dad, watch with somebody that in 10 years, when you're reliving the memory, you both like this. You both feel it equally. Okay? So when I say watch with someone you love, don't watch with your girlfriend if she don't really care. Okay? That's how you deal with it. You gotta have somebody that was there with you in the moment so that you can bond over that. That's the truth. That's true, man. It's true. Man, you say, I don't know how good Spencer is because so many players hit the post to get him. Yeah. Hey, look, a goalie will tell you the post is a save. All the goalies will tell you the same thing. It's like, I had it covered, man. I had it covered. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, Steve says that's the other thing. Delete Twitter. Everyone overreacts. Steve, you're saying your advice for the playoffs is better. I don't necessarily. I haven't been on Twitter very much. I go, I get in, I get out. You know, it's calmed down a little bit now. But boy, the amount of stuff that I have to have muted and blocked and everything, it's absurd. I just want to go talk about hockey. You know what I mean? And I got to hear about everything else going on in the world, and it's like I get enough of that. I get enough of that. Man. Let's see. All right, Dominic saying 10-2 tonight. What do we got? 6:53. All right, yeah, let's do predictions. So I'm going to say, like I said 5-1 Panthers. It's one a nice, easy, clean game. No screwing around. I'm interested, really, really, really interested in seeing Uyghur with Sherrod. All right, Steve, your boy's got 20 games, Steve. You hearing me? He's got 20 games as the number one defenseman here. All right, and he's got a good partner. All right, so Uyghur should just be able to just go do whatever the hell he wants offensively. Sherrod will be back taking care of business. All right, 10-0 Montreal. Come on now. He isn't playing power play. He shouldn't play on the power play. He doesn't. We don't need. Keep him fresh. All right, keep him fresh. Yeah, Barkov is the fifth man. I agree with that. And then let Montour run the second power play. Let Uyghur focus on just 5-on-5 and being good at what he does. Let Uyghur focus on that. Okay? He has a tendency when we got guys hurt to try to do too much. That's all I have to say about that. All right? Let's see. Matthew Jean says 5-0 Cash, Drew Reinhardt times 2, Bennett and Montour. And Dominic says you agree with Steve. 10-0 Panthers, 4-1 Cats for Big Foot Soul. That is a mouthful for me tonight, man. By the time I do the recap, it's going to be sign language. Oh, Kyle's here. I'll have Kyle do the recap for him. Yeah. Montour's been doing really good. Matthew Jean said Brandon Montour. Yeah, Montour's been on fire, no doubt. And we don't forget we got this guy Haig. I don't know. It looks like Hag, but I've been hearing people say Haig. I just want one guy in the team for his name to be spelt the way it's pronounced. How come we can't have like Smith or something on the team, right? Just like one easy name. Between the spelling and the pronunciations, it's brutal, man. I missed a lot of high school. I went fishing. You know, it's a good thing for spell check, right? Uyghur is way better, and he's got better hair. No, Uyghur is okay. Uyghur needs to we gotta fix his we gotta thicken up his growth, Steve. All right. Let's pitch in. Maybe he can't afford it. Let's pitch in and get him some testosterone. Trust me, he'll have hair growing out of every spot on his body. All right. I started taking testosterone. I have 3 hairs on the top of my ear, and they're like thick hairs too, just like out of nowhere, right on the top of my earlobe. I gotta freaking pluck my ears. It's the stupidest thing, but they grow to the point where you can see them. Like you can really see them. It's ridiculous, right? No, I'm not gonna quit bitching. You guys see what he's trying to get me to do? Steve with the first viewer for the Uyghur weather series. Oh, I'm gonna get you a signed picture, man. I don't know how I'm going to do it because the players all like to pretend I don't exist. But I'll get you a signed picture. I'll find a way, man. All right, guys. Out. I don't know what the hell's going on with my voice today, so we better just make it nice and easy tonight because I don't have a lot in me for the recap. Don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna go get some ginger tea, like was suggested up above. Appreciate everybody that came out. Right? Barkov watches the videos. Maybe it's possible. It's possible. I'll ask Billy and Randy if they think any of the guys watch the videos. I know Randy does sometimes. So, all right, guys, that's enough yipping yapping. 5-1 Panthers coming up. Really appreciate everybody coming out. That's it, man. The break is over. The party is over. That's it. It is balls to the wall hockey every day, all day until we lift the cup, whenever it is in the middle of June, man. Glenn, appreciate that. All right, guys. Barkov watches tennis. My grandfather used to watch tennis. Huh? He'd sit there and watch him go back and forth, back and forth. I don't get it. All right, guys, really appreciate it. See you guys after the recap, after the game with the recap. Cannot speak tonight. All right.